Hi out there in YouTube land. This is Cheryl B from Cheryl B TV. How you guys doing today? It's evening here in California. We have just finished getting over, I hope, the last heat wave that we had. It was horrendous. I live in the Tri-Valley area, and trust me, it was 114 out here at in my city. So, you know, I'm just saying, find ways to beat the heat, stay hydrated. But anyway, that's not what I came on for. What I came on for is I came on because I want to vlog. Remember, I'm new at this, so I wanted to vlog about what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. So my apartment complex, very small, there's only 5 units in it. And we all decided that we would do Whole30. Well, not all of us. Some of us are doing some Whole30, but there's 5 units in here, and I'm doing the Whole30 program. So I'm actually on week 2. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, is about the Whole30 program. So if you don't know anything about the Whole30 program, it's a program that's a branch off of Paleo. So the Paleo brand is very strict. It's a hunter-gatherer kind of thing, and for some people it's too strict. It's a lot to be able to stay adhered to that program. Now, let me just give you a little backstory. I've been on a different eating style since 2015. 2015, I turned 50 years old and I had to make some changes. And I knew that I was close to becoming pre-diabetic, and I know that I was close to having, or actually have, high blood pressure. So I decided to take matters into my own hands, and I went on a program that took me away from all sugars and all carbohydrates, allowed me to have some fruit and, fruit sugars, and allowed me actually to have things like stevia and Splenda and all that kind of stuff. So I did that for 2 years. And I lost 50 pounds doing that. And that was great. And in the meantime, I also started working out. So that was a lot too. But my body got to a point where it plateaued, meaning I wasn't going to gain any weight, which was good, or I could have potentially probably started gaining weight. But the other thing that happened was that I wasn't losing weight. Now, let me be crystal clear. I was not trying to lose weight. That was not what I was trying to do. Okay. What I was trying to do was to lose body fat. So when I started the process in 2015, had all my measurements taken, had my body fat count, I was 50% fat. Okay. I am happy to say, as of this time today, I am only at 37% fat. So, but that also has to do with the way that I work out and exercise. Which, you know what, I'll do another show talking about exercise and nutrition, because I have learned a lot over the last 2 years. So, but my body came to a plateau, and I lift heavy. I have a strenuous job as a massage therapist and body worker. That's the other thing that I do. So I'm constantly working. But I noticed that when I got to a certain point, my body kind of plateaued. Now, I don't watch the numbers on the scale, only because if I start watching the numbers on the scale, I know I start getting neurotic. So the scale is actually like tucked back behind in the bathroom. So I don't do that at all. What I do is I take into account how my clothes feel. I will take my waist measurement. When I started this process, I believe my waist measurement was like 47. And now it's like 37. So that's like 10 inches. And if you don't know that, your waist size needs to be half your height in inches. So I'm pushing down to get to 33. That means, that tells me that I have no remaining visceral fat around my organs, and I'm just maybe dealing with like these little fat pockets and stuff that get on my nerves. But anyway, so I noticed that. And I noticed that my body wasn't burning fat efficiently anymore. And I've been trying to figure out the kinds of things that have been happening in order for me to do that. So I've tried a number of different things, like incorporating a little bit more carb. Like I tried putting a little oatmeal in there. My body doesn't process that good. I started putting quinoa in there. My body doesn't process that well. And I noticed that when I consume those grains, my body would swell, even with rice. My stomach and stuff would swell. So what, excuse me, what I was looking for was something that, again, that I could do for the rest of my life and not just be a temporary fix. So I decided to look into the Whole30 program. Now, my neighbor did the Whole30 program, and she said, yeah, I lost 19 pounds in the first month, and that can be attractive, but that's not my goal. My goal is to get to somewhere below 29% body fat, because I know when I get to 29% body fat, then I'm actually out of the obese range and into the average range for women. And I really have a goal of getting to 24% fat. I know it's even at 50 years old, but it's attainable. At 52, it's attainable. So I looked into the Whole30 program. So that brings me to what I was going to talk to you guys about today, and that was my thoughts on the Whole30 program. Now, I'm starting to read the book, so let me just show you the book. It's this book here. It starts with food. I hope this is projecting the right way. It might not be. It might be backwards, but it's called It Starts with Food. And it is by Dallas Hartwig and Melissa Hartwig, who are the people that started the Whole30 program. And they have a different background. Now, if you read like this book here, this is really sciencey. It starts with food. So if you're not a science geek, like I'm a science geek because I'm a massage therapist, so anatomy, physiology, kinesiology, pathology, that's my thing. So if you're not a science geek, this is not the book for you. The book that you do need to do this would be the Whole30. Okay, this book here, it's called the Whole30, and it's a New York Times bestseller. It's also by Melissa Hartwig and her husband Dallas Hartwig. But what I like about this book is that they give you in the book how to make things perfectly. Like there's eggs in here. They tell you about how to saute vegetables, how to prep them. I mean, look at that. Stuffed peppers. Doesn't that look really good? And they also inform you in the beginning portion of this book, the Whole30 book, of how to start this lifestyle. So you need to understand that grains are not your friend, especially if you are insulin resistant. And if you are overweight, you are insulin resistant. Okay, that means that your body knows how to store sugar to fat cells and keep them there, and therefore gives your pancreas a bit of a problem bringing it out of your bloodstream. Okay, that's key. The other thing is that this particular program, or this plan, this lifestyle plan, really makes you take a conscious look at the foods that you're putting into your body. So I will say to you, for those of you that are like, oh my God, I can't live without bread, I can't live without rice, I can't live without this, that, and the other, you need to get potatoes, and I found that my body can process a potato without feeling like it's swollen, and my abdomen not feeling like it's swollen. So and they tell you you can weigh yourself in the beginning, and then you can weigh yourself at the end, but they don't want you to touch the scale until the end. So I started on August the 29th, and my 30 days is up September 30th is what I put it as. So I'm going to run it like that to see what happens. But so far so good. I've gotten pretty good results. I don't have a before picture to show you. I'm going to stand up just a little bit. And it's kind of hard to see, but I've really like slimmed down here. Okay. This double chin thing, that's hereditary. I think I will always have that. And this is always the last to go. These little bat wing things. Okay. But the cool thing about it is that I have not felt hungry. I have not felt like I am cheating. I have not felt like, I will tell you what I have felt like. I have felt like if I eat like even as much as a breath mint, that's sugar free. That feels like that's too sweet for me. I notice my body craving a lot more water, even though I drink a lot of water and even though I exercise. So that's another thing that I have figured out that with my body. So the first week for me wasn't really hard because I was, now I will say this. I was treating myself a little too much ice cream, a little bit, or Frosties because it was hot, and one too many cookies at the corporate, one of the corporate offices that I work at. So, and it was the 4 o'clock almond milk chai. So on this particular plan, they don't want you to use any sweeteners. So, and I love my stevia. So day 2, I was a little hesitant and a little rebellious, but I was like, on day 3, I was like, you know what? If you're going to do this, go all in. Just do it. Just go all in. So I decided to just go all in. And I will tell you, when I went all in, I felt snatched on day 4. That's all I'm going to say. I felt snatched on day 4. So you gotta figure out what's best for you. So I have stayed away from the sweeteners. Now, let me tell you what happened. I was at church and I kind of went off the rails. We were getting free nachos. Okay, so keep in mind, I have had no beans. Oh, that's another thing. No legumes on this program. Those are not in the program. So this, see why I say it's kind of paleo based, because it's kind of that hunter-gatherer kind of thing. But I will say this. So on Sunday, I went off the rails. I had nachos. Oh, no dairy. No dairy. No dairy whatsoever. None. So I will say this. I kind of went off the rails. I had nachos. Cheese. I think there was sour cream. There was beans. There was meat. I mean, and oh, because it was chili. Chili, meat, sour cream, the nacho cheese stuff and all that kind of stuff. When I tell you that stuff in my stomach, I wish not had become glue, but it became glue. And let's just say we had a bit of a problem in the elimination processes. So that gave me constipation for 2 days. I don't think I'll be going off the rails anymore. I look at, in fact, today was, I guess, the day that I delivered the baby. And this morning my stomach was so, I was like, I went back to the basics. I just ate a hard-boiled egg, got a couple of nuts, got some fruit, and that was it for breakfast. I didn't even try to do too much of anything else. And so the afternoon is a little better. Evening, when I get off of here with you guys, then I'm gonna go over and fix myself a little something for the evening. But I will say this, after that experience and coming into this week, I'm not gonna do that again. So I will say that I believe this is a good program for me. Now, you can go on their website, the Whole30.com, and you can print out stuff and you can see what's on the list and see what's on the shopping list and all that kind of stuff. And I try to eat a little bit more organic. Whole Foods is not Whole Paycheck no more, so take yourself to Whole Foods, because let me tell you, I got some strawberries, 3 pounds for $10. So that was a sale, so go check it out. But I will say this, I feel incredible. I feel a lot more energized. I've been sleeping better. I was having ringing in my ear, and this ear was really bugging me. And now I'm not having that. It's slowly going away. And I mean, it was like all the time. And that was probably because my blood pressure was up too high. So even after 2 years of really bringing myself down, I still had a blood pressure problem, but it was not due to diabetes because I'm not diabetic. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. So we're thinking it's just age and the elasticity. And so what I'm doing is I'm throwing in some 4-minute, 5-minute cardio hit stuff into my workout routine. And if you want to know what my workout routine is, I use the Fit Plan app. So all this is not endorsed, okay? So just get that out of your head. Nobody's endorsing anything. So that's what I did, and I actually feel pretty good. I'm going to work out tomorrow and Friday and Saturday. Saturday I'm thinking about going hiking, so and see how my body does on the trails because I haven't been out there in a while, so I might go and do that. But I just wanted to kind of share that with you. I'm going to vlog the rest of this trip and let you guys know what, how it's going and all that kind of stuff. I'll give you an end. Yeah, I'll give you an end weigh-in. I started this, I was 238.9, I think somewhere in there. So I'll give you an end weigh-in at the end of the 30 days, and I'll let you know. But again, remember, my thing is not numbers on a scale, it's the body fat composition is what I'm looking for, because that's going to be the healthiest thing. So so anyway, that's it. So if you have any questions, or if you find these blogs helpful, please down below, down there is a subscribe. It's on the site, I think. Please subscribe, please like the video, give it a thumbs up. I want to do more of these. Sorry I've been away for so long, but I've kind of been like getting some life stuff together. But I'll be back to talk to you guys, and let's kind of keep our focus going on health and wellness. And January's coming around, everybody has all of those New Year's resolutions, so why don't get started before the new year hits? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like Christmas, I want to be in Christmas. So so I will talk to you guys later. Please, again, please like my video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the little bell button thing somewhere over there, hit the little bell button thing, and let's be friends. Let's talk about stuff that's bothering us. Let's get stuff out of the way. Let's help each other. That's what we're about. We're influencers, and let's help each other. So again, this is Cheryl B coming to you from Cheryl B TV, and it was great talking to you guys, and have a great and blessed day. Bye.